Hi first graders, you are back for another day of math practice with me. Now we are going to be working on the same exact things we were working on last time. We are taking a number bond and we are turning it into 4 equations today. 2 plus equations, addition, and 2 minus equations, subtraction. So let's do an example together. I'm going to do it. You just watch and follow along, and then you'll have a chance to show me what you know too. Let me turn the camera around so we can get started. All right, here is an example for you. I built a number bond, and then I have all these blank spaces down here because I know that I'm going to be able to turn my number bond into 2 plus equations and 2 minus equations, all using these numbers. Let's start with the pluses first. When we do the addition equations, we're using our 2 parts to add up to the total, the biggest number. What's the biggest number in this number bond? 7. The biggest number is always going to be in the top. And the cool thing about addition, it does not matter which number you choose to start with. So I'm going to start with 4 on my first one. And I'm going to plug in the numbers. I'm going to do 4 plus 3 equals 7. This is kind of cool math because you're not even really doing a whole lot of math. You're just changing this around into different equations today. Let's flip these to make our other addition equation. 3 will come first this time. Let's add our other part. 4 will equal our total, 7. Now, this part should feel pretty good, pretty easy. We've been working with lots of pluses for the whole first grade year so far. The minuses are a little newer to us. So kids and parents, if we're struggling with the minuses, that's okay. We're really starting to get introduced more to the subtraction problems. They might take a little bit more time to understand, and that is to be expected. Here's the rule with the minuses. We have to start with the biggest number always. So I know that already. I'm going to put my biggest number in both of these starting spots. That way I don't forget. 7, 7. We can't flip these around like we can with addition. No, no, not for subtraction. Now the rest, we kind of just work our way around the number bond. We already used 7. Now we're going to minus one of these. I'm going to do minus 4 first. And then my answer is whatever's left over, 3. Let me do one more. 7 to start minus 3 this time is going to equal 4. There we go. We did it. We just built 4 equations off of one number bond. If you are feeling really good about this and you feel like this is easy peasy for you, you can go ahead and skip the rest of this video. All I'm going to do is give you one more example like this if you need it, okay? But if you don't, that's okay. Some of us pick up a little quicker in some ways than others, right? We all have different strengths. If math is your strength and you don't need to watch the rest of this, don't even watch it. You can get straight to your work today and check the document for what you need to do, okay? All right, if you need another example, let's do one more together. All right, here's one more example. Let's build those plus equations first. Remember, when we do the plus, we're going to start with our 2 parts here down at the bottom, and it doesn't matter which one you want to start with first. I'm going to start with 5. If I work my way around the number bond, next I need to add 4, my other part, and it will equal my total from the top, 9. It's an addition problem, so I can flip it. Let me flip these 2 numbers and instead start with 4 plus 5 equals 9. Those should be starting to feel easy peasy for you. The minuses are the tricky ones. Remember, the top number, our total, is going to be what we start with for our minuses. We always have to start with the biggest number. I'm going to start, and I'm going to put it here just to make sure I remember, because I cannot flip these. I don't want you to try to flip it. We can't flip a minus. We always have to start with the biggest number. Then we can work our way around the number bond. 9, maybe I want to go this way first, minus 5 equals 4. Can you figure out the other way? If I start with 9, this time I have to take away 4, and that leaves my answer as 5. There we go. All right, hopefully these are starting to feel a little more familiar for you. We've been practicing them at school. We'll continue to practice them at school as well. Your assignment today is not in the math workbook. It is on Seesaw, and it's a Seesaw activity around fact families. The only difference is, instead of showing you the numbers in a number bond, they kind of made it like a little house. So let me show you with my example that I just made what theirs would look like. Okay? Instead of a number bond, they just stuck all the numbers like on the roof of a house. So on the example I just did with you, they put it, here's my little house. Our total is still going to be on the top and our parts on the bottom. Your job is going to be to take those numbers and turn them into 4 equations to give me the whole fact family. So get on your Seesaw, do your very best, and let's see what you can do. I know that you are so smart and so capable. So take your time. If it's frustrating, make sure you stop and take big breaths, okay? I want you to feel successful. Sometimes that means we need to take little breaks too, okay? All right. Go finish your math, Seesaw activity, and I can't wait to see it and to see how smart you are.